Okay, so this is like take, I think, 8 of me trying to record this. First time, it crashed. My OBS crashed. Second time, audio issues. Third time, audio issues again. And now 5th time, my flash drive ran out of space. I just want to record the reaction. Jeez. Anyway, I'll be looking at the video. I'll be seeing what I got right and what I got wrong from my benchmark predictions. And basking in this beautiful battle theme made by Soken, who cannot miss. It's impossible for him to miss. Physically impossible for him to miss at all. We have Creative Studios here. And this is probably the Viper idle stance. And this is the Viper LB3, which again is sick. The snake slowly winding up and then biting down. So beautiful. Cringe 100, cringe 100. It should be 99. Ah, the box of treasures. The Jobstone's aesthetic for this one is like really good. And then Dragoon or Dragon Knight, the cringe title. Battle Litany. Into the Dash, which is, I think that was I forget what the name of that is. That's a completely new skill. Hold on. I want to look at that again. Because it's, I know that they got like 2 new GCDs. That is a GCD, right? Huh, it doesn't have an indicator. That's weird. I didn't notice that before. Chaotic Spring. Into Dragonfire Dive. Into Wheel. And that's a new Nidhogg upper. So cool. And that's another new skill, which also doesn't have aura on it. So I guess it's just a follow-up, but it's not a weapon skill. Ooh. That's Vorpal Thrust. That was also a new animation for, I think, True Thrust. Fang and Claw. Nestron. Whatever that thing is. I forget what that's called. And that's the throw. Into the jump back. Into the Star Diver. Into the Heavensward Star Diver. Which, it's just cool, man. What can you say about Dragoon? It just looks cool. It's very, very cool. I wonder if that Heavensward Star Diver gives a buff or something. Oh yeah, Prominence. I did notice that before. They like have Prominence still. So I wonder if it does damage or if it's just like a dash like the other like neutral dashes. Atonement. And thank God they changed the animation for this. God, the reverse grip is always cool no matter what. That sword is so chunky, man. AoE Requiescat. My man is blocking absolutely nothing besides like 1 bite. Blade combo. And honestly, I mean, I don't think that you could do anything else with the blade combo. It already looks like it just looks, it's just cool. It's just the aesthetic for Paladin. Full aesthetic. And then Warrior. Did you know I used to main Warrior back in Heavensward? Actually. I was the Warrior player. Bronco Grind! God, that's so cool. Wait, let me look at that again. Oh, literally Buzzsaw. Oh, it's so good, man. Warrior is just such a simple job to get right, man. Just make it brutal. Vengeance upgrade, which was not a Paladin, which was not a cover. Fell Cleave. Bloodwetting. Fell Cleave. Shake it off for some reason. Fell Cleave again. Into the Earthriser mini. Into the Primal Rend. Into the big Giga Chad. Again, you can't go wrong with Warrior. You just can't. It's like, just make it brutal. Make it big Grunko Smash. And Astro, I'm saying this for like the 5th time, I guess, but I really didn't watch Astro all over again. I didn't watch Astro's explanation, but from what I can see, the melee cards are now like their own set of cards that have their own set of buffs and abilities. That looks really cool. So I guess you're going into like 2 different phases of cards, kind of like an Astral and the Umbral phase. God, Astro just looks pretty. It's so pretty. It's such a like peak aesthetic job. Everything looks pretty, everything looks nice, everything works. The stars are well defined. I couldn't tell you what half this shit does though. I wonder if you're going to be able to AoE spread those cards. That looked really cool. Kind of like Macrocosmos. I think they already use Macrocosmos. Dancer. I wish I could play Dancer, but it's just... People say it's an easy job, but I find it incredibly hard to, like, play Dancer properly. And that's a new standard step. I think it's you instantly gain the buff for standard step. It's kind of like a... let me actually look at that again. Where was it? Do it. Do the move. Yeah, so you instantly gain standard step. The buff. I guess that's if your partner dies and you need to get it back up really quickly. Starfall. That move is just so cute. The way it's like a little dash. I'm going to turn this down ever so slightly because I can't really hear myself. And then this is the Chakram Beam. Just tactical satellite. Some Helldiver stuff. And yeah, so this is really confusing because I was like, they're not using any of their GCDs yet, which is really weird. But I wonder if this is like a permanently enhanced GCD animation, or if maybe it's just like, because you get a buff after that as well. Hold on, let me go back. Yeah, you get a buff after you finish the combo. But I wonder, like, I don't think you get a buff after you finish your base combo already. And that's I think that's just an in-shroud follow-up, which is very cool. And these also look like they're kind of new. Like, there's like an extra slash at the end of the Lemures. I wonder if that's like a trait. And then this, I'm dreading this because it looks really fucking cool. But I'm really dreading if that actually gives you a, like, if you actually need to go into ingress and egress to get that. Red Mage. Shotgun Jolt, which looks really cool. Ver Arrow upgrade. In 3 AoEs. The AoE is a completely new combo. Embolden into that. Or embolden into that. There we go. That was Magnification before. And I'm pretty sure that was a Contra 6 upgrade for that one. Because I disclaimer, I really did not read the Red Mage magic DPS stuff. And then this, that's an ability. So I wonder if that's a Fleshe upgrade or if that's like a follow-up unlock after you do your full combo. Machinist. Burning. So reassemble was used on the chainsaw. So I wonder if that just activates on chainsaw only if you use reassemble on it, or if it's just a combo for chainsaw period. Because like if that was just a combo for chainsaw, why wouldn't you just use a reassemble on that and not the reassemble on chainsaw? I have to assume it's like a buff that you give to the chainsaw. And this is barrel stabilizer, which now just lets you go into your overcharge state, which also looks really cool. The new Heat Blast looks really cool. The new Gauss round looks really cool. I'm assuming this is Ricochet. It's so... I have to play Machinist. I have to. It's the most peak aesthetic it's been in so long. Like, I have my gripes with Machinist, but look at that. How can you not play this job at least once? Machinist is going to be my range, probably. Machinist and Bard. But all the jobs look really cool, man. All the jobs look so cool in Dawntrail. Oh yeah, Hutan is no longer a buff. It's just a trait now, and now it just does AoE and gives you hide. That was a new AoE, I think. Yeah, it was a new AoE for throw knives. Armor Crush now gives you a buff. That looks like Barakrava upgrade. This is a new poison thing that gives you gauge and also a buff. And you use the new Armor Crush stats on Aeolian edges, it looks like. Maybe to enhance them? That's the Frog. Tenchi Jin. The skill that made me stop using, or the action that made me stop playing Ninja. But it has a cool finisher now, so I might just come back. Hey, who knows, man? And then we have Sage. We have Sage's, okay, so that didn't take Toxicon at all, actually. That didn't take Toxicon at all, which is kind of, I guess it's good because it means that you won't have to like, it's not just a Toxicon upgrade. It's actually probably an AoE skill. Phlegma. Or not Phlegma, that was Numa. That's completely new though. Maybe a Physis upgrade? That's Toxicon. Dash in, they keep their dash of course. This is Phlegma, nuts. That's AoE Dyscrasia, which is a dot, which thank God for that. Honestly, the biggest buff there is like AoE dot. Like, Sage really needed an AoE dot. 3 polyglots, by the way. Fire 3. Leyline. Fire 4. Fire 4. Fire 4. And the dash. And then this, I was losing my mind. Repositioning Leylines is so funny. It's so funny for a skill. It's kind of sad you can only do it once apparently, but like, imagine being able to just Leyline, like, just put your Leylines wherever you wanted to. And that's a new fire move, which is a huge explosion. Triple cast. Yeah, it's like an inflame flare. Ah, it looks so cool, man. It looks so cool. And Viper. I was absolutely right about Viper, by the way. 100% right. I'm going to do a full video on this, like, whole trailer part, because I was losing my mind. But I was right. Look at this. You're doing your dual blade combo. You're doing that. And you're going directly into your twin blade with the ability cooldown. Look at that. It doesn't take any gauge to do that at all. Bam. Bam. And then you even have abilities that switches you back into dual blade combo. And then you go straight into twin blade here. So you can go into twin blade whenever you want to. It's literally just a stance swapping. And then this is the like, bro, look at this. What is this? Like, what is this? What is happening? I can see some twin blade actions happening right there, and you end off on twin blade, so I guess you're also swapping while you're doing that, but holy, man. Holy. Viper looks so good. And I was right. I was so right. Oh, I was so right. I feel so vindicated. Oh, well, vindicated by my own mind because I kept gaslighting myself. Okay. Is that proc on taking damage? Oop. Oh yeah, Presence of Mind. And that gives you basically Former Atonement. Honestly, I don't mind spamming the same spell thing because it's like, those are spells. You should be spamming spells. It's also, it's Final Fantasy tradition to spam one spell that's really powerful. There's also Instant Cast, which is going to be a lot of movement for White Mage. Then White Mage also gets this dash, which I guess is a free dash. That's holy. That's Le Big heal with Le Big feathers. Monk. And then I gotta be real with you. I don't even understand current Monk. Like when I play it, I kind of just lock in and press the buttons when they light up and watch the number management. So I don't really understand the whole change, but apparently the Opopo forms, like, or all of the beast forms, I don't know if this is only when you're in Chakra, but yeah, they changed animation. And that's not a Forbidden Chakra upgrade. That's just a GCD. Oh my god, it's so cool. And you can cap your Chakra and spin it on Six-Sided Star. I wonder how that's gonna work. Oh yeah, all of the riddles, Kamehameha. Look at that. Kamehameha. That's so cool. I like that it's just a Kamehameha. Giving the monk range. Who'd have thought? The true disciple of Goku. So no more plunge. That's really weird. They're the only ones who got plunge replaced. Like warrior kept prominence, or paladin kept prominence, and warrior kept the shoulder check. And this is the new GCD string, which I still think is maybe when you use delirium, it upgrades your old GCD string, and you can press them in any order. Perhaps that's it. I wasn't paying attention. Did those give buffs? Not that I wasn't paying attention, but did those give buffs? No. Yeah, they just restore mana. Yeah, they just restore mana. Okay. This is Frey. Dark Knight's so cool, man. And then they like do a sneaky thing where they teleport. Not teleport, but they like move to the left after this. Yeah. That's a Shadow Wall upgrade. Blood Spiller, which is no longer spammed. Carven Spit, and that's a new Eventide move with your edgy wings that you sunder the earth with. Dark Knight looking based, as always. Then we have Bard. Keep both the dots, by the way. Venom Bite. Sidewinder. That's whatever that move is. I forget what the name is. Oh yeah, all of the songs are now just cast. And then Super Bloodletter. Bloodletter looks so cool, man. As someone who played Bard and Realm Reborn, it looks Bloodletter deserved the upgrade. Reign of Death. Barrage. Refulgent. Next new move, which isn't a dot, sadly. It looks like a Refulgent follow-up, maybe. Blast Arrow. And I forget what this one is called, but it gives you like a Astolfo Charian call down thing. So cool. Just you basically just like conduct Aether to kill your target. And this is where I died before, so that's where the file got corrupted before, so we have Phoenix. Real talk, I don't play Summoner, so I have no idea how hype this is or is not. I don't even know any of the names of these skills. I only have Summoner because I leveled up Scholar. But it looks very cool. Oh, that was a new paint, so it wasn't a Ramla, so I was wrong about that. I think that's a new Pain Flare. I'm not sure, though. I saw people saying that. Ifrit. Tided. Garuda. Going through the whole combo. God damn. And then this is the new right. The icon was completely different when I first saw it. This is a Solar Bahamut, which is like, what happened to Lunar Bahamut? Are we just never bringing Lunas back? But it looks so cool. The Judgment Swords that drop down. Hydaelyn infused Bahamut. And a new follow-up for whatever that skill was before. And Samurai, my current main. My baby boy. The Hakase visual upgrade looks really good. Yugenbana. Into Fuga. Into Kasha. Into Sene. Into Tenka Goken, which looks way cooler now. The swords actually come up, and nobody's using that. Oh yeah, this is a new Fuck Midare, which I guess is just straight up a follow up to the names escape me. I forget the names. Why do I forget the names? And Shoha 2 and Shoha got consolidated. And then this is the new Midare. The three swords are kind of like Xenos' swords. It looks so cool. I'm glad it got upgraded. It looks so cool. Like, that's really all Samurai needed was like upgraded stuff. And like, I hope we have something to make us a bit more busy. Like when we're in our 30-second like phase. Like, you know, like just regular Midares. Like I don't want to just be spamming regular Midare all the time, but oh yeah, it looks like it's a dot. Let me see. It does give a debuff, so I was right about that. We rewind that. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. I didn't notice that first time. Yeah, so it's a change strat. Change strat follow up, which also gives a debuff. Maybe a dot. Hard to tell whether it's a dot or not, but it gives some sort of debuff. I fell asleep before I watched the healer stuff. Oh, yeah, right. This is new. So it's like an Enshroud, but Angel? What about Dissipation then? Is Dissipation gone? Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, it's like a little Angel Garden. And then Pictomancer. I was totally wrong about Pictomancer, I guess. Except for the fact that they were, in fact, juggling a buff. Yeah, this is not how I thought it would play at all. Like, Pictomancer looks a little bit too complicated for me, but I'll try doing a more in-depth video about it, I think. The pom-poms. God, it's so, like... I couldn't even parse this the first time I saw it. Yeah, so it paints in order to get... It's kind of like Astral and Umbral. The hammer. Literally Toon Force, by the way. Yabba. So the move was like a finisher for that? And the claw. So these are all different monsters, right? Or creatures. Because you're painting teeth. Oh yeah, and this is actually like a terrain, like I forget his name, but the Hrothgar YouTuber said it was like Geomancer. I think it's Cole Ivex. That seems to be a finisher. This Pictomancer looks so good, man. Pictomancer looks so insanely good. Pictomancer just looks really good. It really got a lot in this specific job action trailer. And then Gunbreaker, my also current main. Nebula upgrade. Dash forward, so they also lost their dash. Rough Divide is gone. So it was a continuation follow-up for Fated Circle, like I thought. Okay, Sonic Break. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Gnashing Fang combo. Honestly, as a Gunbreaker main, I'm just happy, like... No double down continuation? Okay, no double down continuation. And then this. I had no idea what this is. I wonder if this has continuation after it. But it doesn't look like it does. It looks like it has some kind of buff, though. Hold on. God, Gunbreaker's so cool. I love maining this job. I'm gonna main it again. Hold on, wait, let me... Yeah, it looks like you lose a buff there. Like right here? Yeah, you lose some kind of buff. So maybe you get like... They call that End of Heart, right? End of Heart ready? God, Gunbreaker's so cool. This job action trailer was incredibly cool. It was really great. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It was worth the wait. And again, I'm going to go over this in like a future video for Viper. But I was completely right about Viper. I was completely right about Viper. Like, not to dwell, but I'm going to go back over here really quickly. This is, like, the fact that you can literally go into the Twin Blade mode whenever you want to. Like, the actions are always available, apparently. Viper's so good. Like, look at this. It's just so free-flowing, you know what I mean? And it's as fast-paced as I wanted it to be. It looks like a high APM job where you're constantly swapping, which is really great. It's very cool. The fact I didn't think they would give it OGCDs to go back into the dual blade mode. Like, and this is the Reaper mode though. This is kind of like Enshroud, but the Twin Blade itself isn't tied to this, which is really great. I truly love this. It's really good. Okay, yeah, and that's pretty much it. That was a lot. That was quite a lot. The trailer was, again, amazing. It was really cool. I'm looking forward to really getting down and deconstructing Viper. But everything looks great. The actions look great. I don't know what else to say, man. Dawntrail is gonna be, it's gonna be peak. It's gonna be the peak of the peak. The peak of the peak of the peak of the peak, I think. I also will probably be changing my terminology for Viper. I think saying twin blade and dual blade is a bit hard to, you know, get through. So I'll probably be referring to them as Twin Fang for the separated sword mode and Joined Fang for the combined sword mode. Something like that. But yeah, thank you for watching, and thanks for all the support. And if there's any audio issues, please feel free to tell me in the comment section or anything like that, because it's my first time doing a hard reaction like this, so I'm gonna do very little editing for this. But yes, thanks again. Have a good one. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.